It is in the struggle that we wake up. I'm Brenna Malloy, and I'm the co-owner of the House of Compassionate Gratitude, where we seek to help all those we meet lead positive, happy lives. And we do it primarily through life coaching and intuitive mediumship. There's other stuff. There's a link in the bio for our workbooks and some workshops. And if you want to sign up for some time with me, it's a 12-week course coming up. I don't want to forget to say that to you. But back to the original topic. It is the struggle that wakes us up. Keep that in your mind as we go through this conversation. And it's a little bit longer one, so go ahead and save it or share it with yourself so you can watch it later if you're not at the right place right now, if you're not ready to hear it. If it's found you, it's probably meant for you, but you might need to come back to it later. I do that sometimes too. So here's the deal. The world is in a very tough place right now. Being alive in this human life is hard right now. Being engaged in this world right now can be hard right now. There's so much going on, whether it impacts you personally directly in your individual life or you're seeing it out there on screens in what other people are going through in their personal individual lives. It's challenging right now. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But I want to talk for a few minutes about the why and the what you can do, okay? So, as I initially said, if you ask anyone who's on a spiritual journey, who considers themselves aware or enlightened, and to some extent in other faiths and religions too, ask them, when was it that you truly knew? What woke you up to your path? And what woke you up to your faith? What woke you up to your belief in Creator God, in your connection, in your awareness? Ask those questions, and what they're going to tell you, most of them will tell you, I found this, I opened up to this at my hardest moment, in my darkest time, the dark night of my soul, in my deepest struggle. I found faith and purpose and connection with the divine in that dark time. That's how it happens for most people. Most people. There's a few that's not the case for them, but the majority of people, that is what they'll tell you. That's the truth. And if it's true for individuals, then it's true for the collective. So the struggle that we are seeing, as painful as it is, as scary as it is, how completely devastating and terrible as it is, the purpose is that people are waking up not to what's going on out there. They're waking up to what's going on in here and in here, because the only place we have any true control is what's going on in here and what's going on in here too. Although that's why meditation is important, so you can understand what's going on in there and in there. Anyways, I digress. The point of this right now, the big karmic plan behind the struggle that we are seeing in our world, the turmoil, the loss, the grief, the fear, is to shake us awake, because frankly, we've been walking around like sheep and cattle for way too long. We've been keeping our heads down and our minds closed and our hearts closed. We've gotten hardened to one another. We've hardened to ourselves and to our connection with the divine. We have walled it off and blocked ourselves in and stopped connecting deeply with all that is and with one another. We've even started shutting off ourselves. How many people do you know that are truly connected with their intuition? It's on the rise. How many people can say they truly know themselves at the soul level? It's on the rise. But there's a lot of people who do not engage their life from that perspective. So when we see these big, horrible things, when we experience these big, horrible things, there's grief to go through. The first thing we do should not be what we do. It should not be action. It does not need to be go do something. It needs to be feel something. Look at your feelings. Feel your feelings. Are you scared? Are you sad? Are you angry? Look at them. Digest them. Process them. Say, what's this with me? What am I afraid of? What am I scared of? Why am I angry? That's a big one right now. There's a lot of anger. And you know what? Anger covers fear. Anger covers sadness. So when you sit with that for a few minutes and you look to understand it for yourself before you attempt to go take action or spout off on social media like a justice warrior, there's a lot there for you. That's where you wake up, where you connect, where you grow. And then from that, understanding what can you do, okay? That's where that comes from, where the healthy version of where that can come from is internally. There's not a single person alive on this planet who did not decide at the soul level to be here at this time in human history because we need you. We decided that you would be here with us. You decided that, yes, you were going to come and do this because we are a part of the shift, which is ultimately a healing journey. And sometimes in order to know that we need shoulder surgery or heart surgery, we need to feel uncomfortable with it, right? There have to be symptoms that there's something wrong in order to address it and heal it. And sometimes, like in the case of shoulder surgery, right, we got to like get in there and get to stuff which looks like more trauma, but is actually part of the healing. So as uncomfortable as this stuff is, as horrible and bad and traumatic and just awful, we need to have faith that there is healing, and you can be a part of the healing. You don't have to be part of the trauma. You get to make that choice to be part of the healing, to be the light that leads other people to peace and healing and show them love and compassion and grace and care. All of those things are necessary. We don't take weak warriors into battle, and you are here as part of this journey. And I believe very, very clearly that you are part of the healing and the peace that will come from all of this turmoil. I hope this helps a little bit. I know it's very convoluted and complicated, but I assure you that we are going to someplace better, someplace that is more positive and joyful and loving than where we are today. We are engaging our lives differently. And if you engage your life with more grace and love and healing and more intention and accountability, you'll see this. You'll see this start to transform in your life. This is how we change the world. We become that beacon, that lighthouse of faith and of hope for everyone else on the journey with us. So I'm so grateful that you're here. And again, I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else I can address. And if you want to set up some personal time, again, the link is in the bio.